the four chiefs picture, I always think should be in every household in the community. You know, it's something that we should all have, we should cherish, because we all come from the leadership of those four men. You know, so this place behind here, that's the original name of Maskwacis. That's where that word came from, Maskwacis. This here where the Mackinaws used to live, just behind here. Maskwacis means an area that's shaped perhaps like a horseshoe, semicircle, where it's round. That's what you call Ehneak. Maskwacis, trees, full of trees in a horseshoe shape. And that's where Ermineskin lived. He lived there when he came from Montana Reserve to live here, or Bobtail Reserve. And that's where he lived, in that area. So everybody started calling that Maskwacis. That's where the chief lived. So hence, Ermineskin got that name as Maskwacis. So today we call it Maskwacis full time. Smallboy, yeah. This is Napi Buffalo's story. Remember Napi? Whole Bernard Buffalo's father. And he told me this story about Smallboy. His name was Captito because he was such a small man that they call him Captito. And he was actually a refugee of Frog Lake. He was not an American citizen, but a refugee when they fled. And I have this tape of Napi. He told that story because that was his father-in-law. And when they migrated back from the United States back in the late 1800s, he was one of them. And Napi's father was Buffalo Calf. He was one of them that came. So when they settled here in Bobtail land, Bobtail area, and pretty soon they started moving towards just what Samson is. And then his father's name was Omeasoo. Omeasoo meaning buffalo calf. Why Omeasoo? When a buffalo calf is when it's born, it looks yellow. Usausit. They go sama, that's why it's called Omeasoo. So that old man, that was his name. But they changed it to buffalo calf, which is probably a direct translation. So when we look at the buffaloes in this community, they're not all related. There's the buffalo chicks, the buffalo calves, and the buffalo child. But the Department of Indian Affairs and perhaps the missionaries, they just cut what you call it, a suffix of the name. Mm-hmm. They cut it, and lo and behold, we have just the name Buffalo. And that's how Captito came to be. Came to live here and married Bobtail's granddaughter, which was Isabel Coyote. And that's where the family just grew. John, Onana, Deo. That's where you come from. And that's Bob Smallboy Agnew Simsa. Well, that's where you come from, and that's where that name comes from. So, Ogote, small Sogote in Montana, you are related to them, aren't you? They decided to stay over there. So instead, old man Smallboy came here and settled. The Coyotes, that's where you come from. Coyotes and Smallboys. Man, and they're related. Mesjagan was Francis Mesjagan Coyote. That was the son of Bobtail.